I run luxury wellness retreats for parents and their teens or tweens. And really, it's all about trying to encourage a deeper connection between parents and their children, and also provide opportunities for them to learn about self-care and wellbeing, to tap into creativity, mindful activities, meditative workshops. So it's called Retreat, and I set up the business about 2.5 years ago. Florence is my right-hand lady.
Welcome to Kitchen Tales. This is our podcast where we talk to local business owners that are in the hospitality industry, that are near where we are, West Berkshire, and where my friend Rhona and I discuss our businesses and all things personal as well. How are you, Rhona?
Good morning. All right, thank you. How are you today?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
Feeling quite relaxed and chill today.
As well, actually.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's lovely being back in the studio again.
It is.
Yeah.
And, you know, after all the crazy last few weeks of being busy and things like that, it just feels like things are starting to calm down. But still busy, which is really nice. It's just like a nice pace. And you know that's not very usual for me.
No, I know. How are you dealing with the children as well? All good with around work?
Yes. So that's the hardest thing, you know, when you're trying to juggle work and a home life. But my daughter officially started school.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
So it's really nice. So she's going to the same school as my son.
Yeah.
So it just makes life so much easier because it's just one school drop off. They're together. And then when we're collecting it from school, they're together as well. So it just makes it so much easier. I'm not constantly rushing around. So I think that's probably why I'm a bit more chilled.
Oh, that sounds getting on all right.
She is. She's loving it.
She's loving it.
She's loving it.
She's the boss.
Oh, yeah. I don't think they were ready for her. I don't think they were ready for her. They didn't know what was coming. As you know what she's like. She's very assertive and very much, I know what I like. Yeah. So I think she's showing that at school as well. Yeah. Are your kids all back at school?
They're back at school. Well, no, James has left now. So he's left school and Charlotte's just gone back. Yeah. And you see, I'm the opposite because she's 16 and I'm quite sad that she's gone back because she's great company and just, she's had a great summer. And so I'm a little bit sad that she's gone back, but that's
it's just really nice though to have it, and I'm sure they're happy. I think the routine is quite good.
Yeah, the routine is good. They've had a wonderful summer. I mean, everyone's back to work, and we're all back to it again. Although I don't feel like I've had a break yet.
No, it doesn't feel like it. I mean, we both went on holiday, but I feel like we need another holiday now.
We need another holiday. Yeah.
Do you know, we should do a holiday together, even just a weekend away.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's plan that. Yeah. Well, speaking of children and everything, we've got an amazing guest today. So it's a mother and daughter duo that run their business. I'm going to say they run their business together. Yes. Yeah. We've got Rachel and Florence in today. How are you guys?
Very good, thank you. Thank you for having us. We love your podcast, so we're so pleased to be here.
I get so shy when everybody talks about listening to us, and then I think, oh, my days where they're watching me.
I know. I feel like nobody's listening, but I know a lot of people are.
Yeah, which is really nice. Yeah.
Oh, that's really good. Have you watched all the episodes?
We have, yeah. We listened to some the other day. We know a few of the guests that you've had on. We know Alice and Nick and various people. So, I think it hits differently when you know the people and it's local places as well.
Oh, that's good. And now it's you two.
Yeah,
yeah.
I know.
It's lovely to have you on. So tell us a bit more about what your business is.
Yeah, so it's called Retreat, and I set up the business about 2.5 years ago. Florence is my right-hand lady. And I run luxury wellness retreats for parents and their teens or tweens, which is pretty unique. I don't know anybody else doing quite the same thing. We run them from various venues in West Berkshire. So we have weekend retreats and we also have single spa days, I call them. So a bit more of a kind of pampering angle. And really, it's all about trying to encourage a deeper connection between parents and their children, and also provide opportunities for them to learn about self-care and wellbeing, to tap into creativity. They do sort of mindful activities, meditative workshops. We use a lot of local people as well. So you might have heard of Veronica V, who does wonderful yoga classes. She makes that really fun for them. I've got a friend, Michelle Yam, who does workouts with them to get them moving. Obviously, beautiful food is at the centre of everything as well. I'm quite keen that it's sort of nutritious and maybe they get to try something a bit different. Yeah. I'm really, really enjoying it. And Florence comes to all the retreats with me and it's just so helpful. I couldn't do it without her and my husband and my mum as well.
Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. And Florence, what do you do for the business?
Well, for the spa days, I'm mainly helping with activities. So I braid the children's hair and we do pulse point oil making and collages and things like that. And then for the main retreats, I help with food and organising and just kind of doing jobs around to make everything a bit easier. I really enjoy it. It's really fun. I get to meet lots of new people. Yeah.
That's
great.
amazing.
I think it's
So yeah,
wonderful.
how I found out about you guys was actually when you had posted, I think you had posted a recipe on your page. I hadn't actually realized that the business was the luxury retreats. And then I was like, oh, who the hell is this? I mean, every single time I see food, I'm like, I'm there.
Me too.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm there. And then just seeing all the amazing food that you make, I think that's what drove me so much to it. And we know nutrition and food is a big, massive part of our daily lives. I mean, all of us, we have mostly breakfast, lunch and dinner. There's always food somehow involved in our day-to-day lives. So what does the food mean to these retreats? How do you incorporate that?
Yeah, it's really important to the retreats. I mean, we're quite a foodie family. We love food. Myself and my middle daughter are pescatarians. So I think at home we probably eat more vegetarian and vegan and a bit of fish than most families would. But I do cook meat for the family as well sometimes. And yeah, I just wanted to bring that across to the retreats, I think, just to give people an experience. And, you know, they all sit down together. We have beautifully themed tables with lots of fresh flowers. And we have feasts. So we might have like an Italian feast or Moroccan or Greek or something. And there'll be multiple dishes so everybody can get the chance to try something. Or, you know, safe foods if we have quite a lot of fussy children, obviously, and that's absolutely fine. So there's always those familiar dishes as well for them. But when I first set out on the business, I was offering adult retreats as well. And now we just do those as a kind of a bespoke private option if I'm asked. So I think at first it was quite like we were sort of pushing the boundaries. I was trying to really kind of go all out there. But now I think actually it's better that the children that come feel kind of comfortable and able to enjoy what they're eating. So yeah, we do obviously the breakfast, lunch, dinners. There's always homemade cakes in the afternoons, and there's always sort of homemade biscuits in their bedrooms. And we do a lot of sugar-free baking as well. So we sometimes will try and make things, which I know Alice obviously loves as well, that does that beautifully. So we'll do the things like the Snickers dates, or we make what we call ice cream, but it's really just sort of blitzed up almonds, frozen bananas and cacao. And it makes a kind of a lovely chocolatey banana ice cream. So just getting them to try something that they hadn't realised wasn't containing, you know, refined sugars.
That's amazing. So do you help out with the cooking as well, Florence?
Yeah, I do actually. I love cooking at home. It's one of the things that I love to do that just calms me down if I'm stressed. One of my favourite things to cook is salads, actually. I really enjoy a salad. I like kind of experimenting with the dressings and different flavours. What was the one I made recently? Oh, I made a tahini, butternut squash and chickpea salad.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
It's really good, yeah. And yeah, with the dairy-free, I like to experiment with dates and just making dairy-free and sugar-free desserts. And yeah, I really enjoy it.
Yeah, they're all really into cooking, especially my middle daughter. She loves it, doesn't she? I've tried to get them involved from the get-go, really. And not just sort of making fairy cakes, but actually getting involved with the family's dinner. And I think that's really important. Like my youngest daughter would sort of help bread fish or chicken right from the beginning. She'd be up on her little stool cooking things. And my other one likes to make energy balls with me. And, you know, so they've all had an interest in food. And at some of the retreats, we do things like a little cookery lesson, or if it's adults, we might do some foraging. There's an amazing local guy we use called Matthew Dorridge who takes them out and they go foraging for mushrooms in the woods. Or we have a nutritionist that sometimes comes in and does a talk. So yeah, there's definitely food is sort of at the heart of it, I'd say.
And where are your retreats? Where are they based?
A few different venues. For the weekends, we've got a place that we hire in East Ilsley up on the Ridgeway, which is beautiful, the most incredible views, panoramic views. And it's a sort of Airbnb type open plan luxurious house that I hire. There's also, we use Hampstead Norreys. There's kind of a courtyard with various cottages around it. So each of the guest pairs or families, we've had a few like full families coming recently, they can have a cottage to themselves. So they've got that kind of that space to go back to retire to and read a book or have some downtime. But then also we come together in one of the bigger cottages for meals and activities and in the garden. And then I do what I call spa days, which I think I said to you, we have treatments and yoga, afternoon tea, that kind of stuff. And that's in Mortimer near Reading. So
everything is pretty local.
Cool. Yeah, it's local.
Amazing.
Definitely. And I said all the people I use are local as well. I try and buy local seasonal food when I can, like Pangbourne cheese and Birch cottage bread and I do like to support local businesses, and why not when they're so amazing?
I mean, that's why
we're doing this.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about supporting each other and working together. And it's just amazing because before, as you mentioned, I'd never heard of anyone else who was doing what you're doing. And cannot wait. My son is actually going to be 9 now. So I'm hoping that I can finally come and bring him. And that's one of the things, because initially when I first saw it, I've seen someone else, but it was in the US. It was just mother and daughter rather than parent and any child.
Yes.
And I think that's quite important because it tends to just be like, sort of the mothers or the female caregiver who's going with their daughters, but just having these retreats and actually be able to show my son that actually we can have a nice pamper weekend together. I think that's really special.
Yeah, there's an assumption that it's a very female thing, isn't it? Wellbeing, self-care, it's all just for girls. And actually, we have a lot of boys that come, and we have boys come with their dads and girls come with their dads as well. And it's just really lovely that they get that chance as well to just, we all need to unwind and recharge.
And bonding.
And the
with
bonding.
parents,
really. Because you know
So
what it's like everyday
just-
life, especially you guys are mums as well. There's so many distractions, there's so much noise all the time. There's chores, the adulting is incredible. We say, let's do some art together. And then the doorbell goes, and then the washing machine's finished, and then it's like, what's for tea? So I like the fact that, at the retreats, it's just, you can forget all about that. Everything's taken away from you. And
Put
you
your
can
phones
just,
aside.
Yeah, put your phones to
Phones
one
aside.
side,
Yeah.
disconnect from the tech, and just enjoy being with each other, really. Just developing your bond, making memories that, you'll always have in the future.
I think that's absolutely brilliant. So if people want to be able to book any of these retreats, like how often do you do them?
I tend to do 3 weekend retreats a year usually, and then others, as I said, bespoke, private if requested. But the spa days I run a bit more often. So usually most months there'll be a couple of the spa days running. So I'm looking to expand the team as well and see if there's other people that I can get to come and help me. Probably get some catering help actually. So have a chat with you, and just have someone to help come and run some as well, because it takes a lot of your weekends up. You guys know your weekends are quite precious, and it feels like I don't have many left at the moment. And we've got the website, you can book through there. We've got the social media pages. Can I give my handle?
Yes, please.
Yes, so it's Retreat Berks on Instagram and Facebook, and then retreat.me.uk as the website.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So Florence, are you going to take over the business very soon?
I would love to.
Yeah. She's got bigger plans. You tell them what you'd like to do.
Yes. So
I'd like to be a neurosurgeon. That's my main aspiration at the moment. I love anything medical. So.
But she has told me that she'd have to be studying till she's 35.
Yes.
Oh, right. How old are you, Florence?
I'm 14, almost 15.
Okay.
14. Wow. You know what? It's
very
just
grown up.
amazing. Very grown up. And also just the fact that what I love about what you're saying, that you've been teaching the kids to cook together from a very young age. I think it's so important. It's something that I've actually been trying to make sure that I do with my daughter and my son, because I think I can be I need to do it because I need to get it right.
Yes.
But actually just letting them do it.
Yeah, and the mess and
And the mess, embracing it.
But you've got to embrace it.
Yeah. And I think that's something that just hearing you guys talk, that it's just a reminder to myself that actually I need to let go and just let that process happen. Because my daughter recently, it was actually around Christmas last year, so she was only 3. I was making some mince pies, and she really enjoyed the process of just putting the mince meat into the pastry, and she was so meticulous. And just at age 2, she needed to be, it had to be right.
Yes.
It had to be right. So every single time now I'm in the kitchen, she wants to come in, she wants to be able to help, and I'm just reminded, let her.
Yes.
Let her, don't shoo her off all the time. Just let her, and actually, because she's genuinely interested.
Yeah.
So when
She's
I started
following
my
you.
page, because when I started my page, when I started my business, I was actually cooking and baking with my son. And I got so emotional the other day because I found a video of us when we were teaching people how to make like a 3-ingredient cookies. And it's him. He was like similar age to my daughter now. He was about 3, and he was telling everyone all the ingredients that go in it. And I'm like, oh my did we stop?
Yeah,
Why did we
that's
stop?
wonderful. We need to see more.
It's just
of
really,
that.
so we need to see more of that. Yeah.
I think also, you do that, you put in the effort and the groundwork when they're younger.
Yeah.
And now the other day I got back from somewhere and I had to do some work, and Florence just made dinner. I came downstairs and the whole lovely, nutritious with vegetables, everything, it was all done. I mean, the kitchen was a mess, and I think I tidied it up, but it's worth it because you do get to that point. And then she's going to go to university and she's going to know how to cook.
Exactly.
That's really useful.
Yeah, it's a really useful
I think
skill.
also, like, when you cook your own food, it helps you to, like, especially when you're a child, it makes you a bit less fussy and makes you, if you know what's in your food, you're going to eat it. And you're
more open-minded.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're really good with flavours, aren't you? So,
yeah.
Keep trying
really
things.
good. I love that so much. It just reminded me, talking about university, there was a guy who I lived with. He actually burnt some boiled eggs.
He burnt.
I'm like, how do you
boil? How
and
did you
he was like,
burn
oh,
them?
I thought I had to leave them because he thought that whilst they were boiling, the shell had to crack.
Oh.
So he just left them there for like an hour and a bit.
Until they.
So it's just that basic
they not
knowledge that was not in there. Yeah, they did. And the whole kitchen, we almost had a fire.
Oh, no.
So it's just one of those things, actually learning to cook, you can be able to look after yourself.
Yeah.
And not burn.
Yes. We were laughing earlier because when I went to university, I couldn't cook at all.
Yeah.
I couldn't even boil an egg. And but my husband, I've been with him since we were 16.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to make dinner for us. I'm going to make it from scratch. So I did some pasta that I overcooked, and then I just poured single cream all over it. And I thought I'd made the sauce. I was like, I've made the sauce. It's a creamy sauce. Yeah, it's improved. It's improved since then.
So it's like, oh, thank God when we're having creamy pasta.
That's wonderful.
Oh, well, thank you guys so much for joining us. It's so lovely to meet both of you. So do we just want to remind people what your Instagram handle is and where they can find you, your website?
Yeah, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure to be here. Retreat Berks on Instagram and Facebook, and retreat.me.uk is our website. Yeah,
Brilliant.
please reach out.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Before we finish, we're just going to ask you guys what you're making for dinner.
Yes.
So I'm making dinner tonight, actually. I'm making loaded nachos.
Oh.
So we have these really nice nachos that we get. They're like spinach nachos. They're additive free. They're really nice from
Mr. Freed, yeah.
Mr. Freed.
Yeah.
Spinach, tortilla chips. And then we put on some chili or some kind of refried beans, that kind of thing. Salsa, homemade guacamole, cheese. And then we make a cashew cream.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's got cashew nuts, chili paste, sun-dried tomatoes, garlic, paprika.
You just
Blitz
blend
it up, and then then you can just drizzle it on top, and it's got the extra protein and fibres.
It's really
It's
good.
really
It's also
delicious.
for vegetarians and vegans. It's got nutrients. It's really good. Yeah, we make it often.
Delicious. Oh, that's lovely.
What about you guys?
You haven't
I'm
clean.
so hungry now.
I know, I'm really hungry.
So I'm actually making some fajitas tonight. Yeah.
We're having fajitas.
Yes, I'm making some fajitas tonight. Just a simple dinner. And we're going to do some chicken ones and just some mixed veg.
Yeah, I'm doing the same. Chicken fajitas. It's my
Just
son's
join in,
favourite, so
isn't it?
he wants to have it.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah, the same.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. And if anyone's watching, you can find us at kitchen.tales. You can find us on YouTube and all other platforms you can find a podcast. Thank you for watching and listening.